Apparently, Battlefield 6 had a playtest in Asia over this last week, and I had no clue about this, guys, but what came out of that playtest is gonna shock you. If you're new here, hey, my name is Ace. I play every Battlefield game until Battlefield 6 launches, and I also play a little bit of Star Wars Battlefront 2. So if you want to keep in touch with all leaks related to Battlefield 6, news and everything coming up for that game, then please consider leaving a like, comment, and a subscription for future content. This alleged Asian playtest for Battlefield 6 was happening last weekend. I had personally no clue about this playtest. I think nobody on the European and North American side had any clue about this playtest. Here on the screen right now, guys, is the updated NATO faction soldiers that allegedly came from that playtest. Here they are. I mean, guys, they look absolutely incredible, especially when you compare them to the old, a little bit goofy NATO soldiers from the 72-hour playtest. I'm using that playtest from the 72-hour stress test that happened on May 23rd as the last time we have really seen any update leaked updates for Battlefield 6, and those soldiers looked very goofy. There was a lot of skin showing on them, and this soldier in the middle, the one that has the gun turned upwards, and he has this mask, he has the goggles. I mean, he for me personally very much looks like the Battlefield 4 assault medic on the North American side. Here are those assaults from Battlefield 4 on the screen. I mean, I think the resemblance is undeniable. You're gonna have to let me know in the comment section, how do you feel? Does he look to you like the Battlefield 4 assault? Because to me, he looks almost exactly like the Battlefield 4 assault. His stance, his posture, his appearance definitely speaks like that. I mean, if you looked at a soldier like on his left, if we put goggles and a mask on him, he would look to me like the China faction soldier from Battlefield 4 Assault. I think this is undeniable proof that they're using Battlefield 4 character models as a template, or rather a blueprint, prototype for developing the final version of the Battlefield 4 character models, and that is great. Furthermore, guys, the new updated NATO soldiers give me hope that they're also going to update maybe the commander voice lines and the voice lines of the character classes themselves. I'm sure you have been hearing the leaks of those over the past couple of days, and many of them, for me personally, sounded very cringe and very goofy as well. About as goofy as the characters from this 72-hour playlist. I would like them to sound a little bit better. Honestly, I had some friends telling me, Ace, I don't know, those voice lines, they sound like they've been made by ChatGPT. I know that's not the case, but I think we can all understand that the quality of some of those voice lines definitely didn't represent something that fits to those character models we just saw of the new NATO soldiers. So I'm saying, hire a couple very good voice actors like you did in BF1. You guys seen that commentary of the recording of the German soldiers in Battlefield 1? Those guys, they were carrying gear on themselves, they were like doing push-ups and jumping jacks and other type of shit before they went into recording, so you could really hear exhaustion and this tremble in their voice. I'm not saying they need to go to such extremes, but I think we can all appreciate good voice acting. Hire some actors, get me some, I don't know, get me some John Cena's in there, let them record some voice lines, and I think it's gonna be very good. I'm joking, of course, but I think real voice actors for maybe war movies and series would really be in place here. My other concern about character models is they're gonna get ruined by skins like Call of Duty. I mean, when you look at the default soldiers in Call of Duty campaigns, I mean, they look pretty like grounded in my humble opinion. And then when you hop on Call of Duty multiplayer, you have people running around as rabbits, you have people running around as like Playboy models, like other ridiculous shit, which is really breaking like the grit and the immersive feeling of having the chance to play as a real NATO soldier. If those are not in place, and like I said, we get some very good voice acting for those characters, I honestly think that when it comes to that part of the game, for me personally, I'm already satisfied. And when we look at the current market for first-person shooters, what do we have right now? The newest first-person shooter we have is Splitgate 2, which just released the Battle Royale mode as well. It looks like Team Apex Legends to me. I'm never gonna play that game. I think a lot of people are not playing that game. It's nothing new within that game. It's another oversaturated extraction shooter, 5v5 super competitive SBMM slop game. Then we have Call of Duty Black Ops 7 coming later this year. That's gonna, I guess, directly compete with Battlefield 6. I mean, it's just another annual Call of Duty, guys. I mean, does anybody even care about an annual Call of Duty anymore? I really don't think they do, so I guess there's that. And then we have Marathon from Bungie coming in. Who calls their game Marathon? Just by it being called Marathon, I'm already not caring about it. And then what do you have when you open it? Another super highly competitive Battle Royale extraction shooter slop. Oversaturated, looks exactly like Splitgate 2, zero like innovation in the looks of it. So, and then we have Battlefield 6 coming in with this new NATO soldiers looking very 2010s, representing that era of gaming, at least visually. If they don't fuck this up, guys, I think the competition basically doesn't exist for Battlefield 6, especially when you take into consideration then Grounded Out of 6 is also not coming this year. Like, I think it's really free for Battlefield 6. In fact, I will go as far to say that if Battlefield 6 fucks it up, we have nothing to blame but themselves. I mean, the competition is dead. The market is generally dead, especially the combined arms market. I mean, when you think about the combined arms genre, the market for those games, what do we have here? The direct competitor would be Star Wars Battlefront 2. Like, if you like Star Wars, it's a combined arms game which has vehicles and it's built on Battlefield principle. I guess we have that, and that's their own game, so I'm not even gonna count that as a competitor. We have Delta Force. I mean, who the fuck plays Delta Force today? Like, straight up lying to their communities. Zero updates. The game has been abandoned like a long time ago. Nothing is happening on that game. So even in that genre, there's no competition. So if Battlefield 6 fails, we only have DICE and EA to blame for it. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the community poll results on a question: Battlefield 6 should be like which modern Battlefield game? At 36% of you voted for Battlefield 3. Battlefield 4 came in as the clear winner in this poll at 58%. I want to give a little bit of a deeper dive why that is. I think a lot of people started playing Battlefield with Battlefield 4, and I'm not talking about the original 2013 Battlefield 4. Many people started playing Battlefield with the post-CTE era Battlefield 4, the good Battlefield 4, the one that everybody's praising today, the 2015 plus Battlefield 4, which of course was fixed up by the current DICE developer, David Sirlin, and his team at DICE LA. Battlefield 4 2015 plus, of course, is an incredible game for me personally. I also think it's a very good game, but you have to also understand that I played the original Battlefield 4, which was a complete disaster, low quality game. So my opinion is always going to be a little bit based around that version of Battlefield 4. I played that game from start to finish, played the alpha of that, played the beta, played the game throughout its life, casually and competitive. I won over 10 tournaments in the Battlefield 4 competitive scene, so I really know how that game played as the original version, and the 2015 Battlefield 4 is probably one of the best modern Battlefield games if I had to put it like in a tier list. Then we have Battlefield 2. This shocked me, I'm not gonna lie, at only 5%. A lot of people are always praising Battlefield 2, saying Battlefield 2 was a really, really good modern version of a Battlefield game. And I think just like Battlefield 3 here, it's suffering from the fact that not many people played Battlefield 2. I personally liked Battlefield 2, but there's a lot of things I didn't like in Battlefield 2. For example, I didn't like how overpowered the air vehicles were. I didn't like how the infantry felt. It's an old game, so it's very hard to judge it on those factors, but it had some very incredible things about it. The commander of that game famously was very good. The squad play in that game was incredible, had some very good elements. So I think if we could take some elements from Battlefield 2 and maybe put them somehow in Battlefield 6, I think this would be not maybe a bad idea. And then finally, the least amount of votes has Battlefield 2042 at only 2%. I'm not surprised here. It was just a lot of bad ideas slapped into a game, unfortunately. If you enjoyed watching this video, then please consider leaving a like and a comment. If you like me, if you're new here, then consider leaving a subscription as well. I'll see you next time. Take it easy. Have a great day. Bye-bye.